I need a hook. I need the thing of No Man's Sky. I go to the planet and I'm just smelling flowers when I fly somewhere else. What's happening in this game?
Everyone might head to the same spot. I don't know, and that's kind of, I'm cool with that. Like it's scary.
Thank you guys for coming back to another episode of Cobra TV, and today we're going to be taking a quick tour of the star system that I decided to settle in. And we're also going to be doing a contest to win a copy of Planet Nomads, and we're going to get into that in just a quick second. But this is the system right next door to the Rento system of the hub, and this is I'm kind of in the hub. I've named this star system part of the hub project with a slight little mistake, and we'll talk about that in a second. But it's right next door to the Rento system. It's called the Thalakari Fringe, and it has, let's see, it has, it's called the Hub V1C4 and Doria, and it has 3 planets and 2 moons, and it's quite a beautiful star system. Most of the planets are kind of barren except for a few, but we're going to take a look at Endoria. Alright, so this is Doria, where I decided to settle and build my base, and it is a beautiful planet, probably one of the most beautiful planets that I personally have come across. And the contest is this. Anybody who could... wait a second, alright. So, EasyG. EasyG is one of my subscribers, paid a visit to my base and left me a comm ball, a communication ball, and it's so awesome. It says, "Hail the No Man's Sky Subcast Master," and I'm so flattered, EasyG. Thank you so much for coming by, and you know, putting a message ball down and communicating, visiting my base. It's nothing yet. We haven't really even started building it. I just built a couple of circular rooms, so that way we can get some of the builders and stuff in there. But I got my exocraft sitting there. But the contest is, I want you guys to name this base. And go ahead and comment down what you would like me to name the base. And the one I like the most, I'm just going to pick it. It's not going to be any favoritism over any commenter or anybody who watches the channel. This is going to be the one that I think is the coolest. And you can put down as many comments as you want. You can do 100 different names as much as you want. And what also help is if it has a lot of likes to it and things like that. But the one that I choose, the comment that I choose for the name for the base here, is who I'm going to give the Steam key to Planet Nomads to. So, like I said, comment as many times as you like. There's no limit, and win a Planet Nomads Steam key. So, we're going to take a tour of Endor here real quick, just a really quick one. And then we're going to take a really fast tour of some of the other planets and moons in the star system. But if you don't have, you could participate even if you don't have Steam or a PC and you can't play Nomads. You could give it away to one of your friends that does have a PC and can play Planet Nomads. Or if you have a YouTube channel, you could do a giveaway for yourself as well. But yeah, I'm excited to see what kind of names you guys come up with in the comment section down below. Like I said, as many times as you want. Alright, so let's take a walk around Doria. This is the system capital of the star system, and it's a moon. And I decided to settle on this moon because it is just, it's amazing. But it's, see these holes here? These holes are all over the planet. It is not exocraft friendly at all. You got to be very careful when you're taking your exocraft out, but there's these cool rocks. It's got a lot of foresty type areas with these trees. They tend to be quite short, but look at this rock right over here. I mean, it's just the shape of it, and the brown grass that's growing on the rock here is just truly amazing. And I got butterflies. Butterflies are on my planet. That is so cool. But I like the grass too. The grass is kind of choppy. It has, it's different than some of the grass that I've seen before on some of these planets, and there's these big mountains, or mounds, or whatever you want to call it, that they have this weird design to them. I can't explain. It looks like an anvil when you're looking at it from the side. but the trees are a little bit pinkish, as you can see right here, and there's also at the base of the trees there's some kind of like pink and green moss growing. It's just the colors of this planet. There's so many different color palettes to this planet. There's beautiful colors. There's dark browns. There's brown grass. There's vibrant color grass, and it's just, I don't know. This planet really got me, and I got lucky because I just warped into a random star in a neighboring region of the Rento system, the Rento region, and decided, hey, I'm just gonna go here and see what's there, and boom, this planet was waiting for me. And I named it Endoria because it kind of reminds me of Endor, the moon of Endor on Star Wars. I'm drawing a blank. So I named it Endoria, and yeah, the mistake on naming the system, let me go ahead and say, I don't know why I was thinking that it was a Viking system. It's just, for some reason, Viking was in my mind. I can't believe it. And when I went to go name the system, I put V. It's actually a Korvax system. So to the hub, the Galactic Hub guys on Reddit, I apologize. I really apologize. If it does help, I think there is a Viking in the star system. Well, not anymore. I mean, a space station, but not anymore. I think yeah, there's some bad guys here. There's some bad guys on this planet. They run around. They're not too violent. I mean, they do attack every now and then, but I can get pretty close to them. And sometimes they won't bother me too much. But here we go to the next planet over. This is called Snakaria, and I named it Snakaria because it has these rock vein tubes all over the planet. Probably a much more or a better setting for my base since I'm Cobra, but it looks like these little snake tubes all over the place. And the darkness of the sky and the dim, the way the star shines through so dim like is just it's amazing. It is truly amazing, this planet. But I wanted something a little bit more lush for my my home planet. So Endoria actually won my heart over. But yeah, see, these rock tubes are all over the planet. They're everywhere. I mean, and so I was thinking of a cool name that I can name it, and Snakaria kind of popped in. And so yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely stunning planet. Love the atmosphere, love the sky, the planets up there in the sky, and then I wanted to show you that how my freighter is actually sideways, and we're going to get to that here in just a second. My freighter is sideways when I'm viewing it from space, and I just think that is so cool because when I was standing on the planet, when I was standing on Endoria and I called my freighter to me, it was right side up for me, you know, when I was looking at it. But on this planet, I landed in a different position, and there it sits there sideways. And I you know, that's just cool to me. It is really, really awesome. And I know it's just something super small, but it's tiny little things like that that excite me. And yeah, I don't know. Pretty neat in my opinion. But we're gonna take off and we're gonna check out some of the landscape from the ship here. There we go. And then we're gonna take, you know, just look at all these snake-like rocks all over the place. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Anarchy also got really close to me, but he's close to my star system, close to my base, but he doesn't have a theta drive, so he can't actually warp, and he's right next door. So Anarchy, I'm gonna pay a visit to you instead. I'm gonna come visit your base. Our next destination is a planet called Deso, and I made it look weird on purpose so it looked alien. But Deso, I named it because the planet is desolate, and there's nothing here, but there's this amazing whirling wind sound. It's a very eerie, very alone feeling on this planet. No animals whatsoever. Neither back there on Snakaria either. There's no animals. But this one just seemed a little bit more desolate. I don't know why. So this one I named Deso. It's got amazing landscape, amazing rock landscape. I've walked on this planet for quite a bit, and I come across these landscape designs that I didn't think I would even come across. They weren't even in my imagination. It's just pretty awesome. Lots of caves in this planet. It's a great planet to actually come and get iron from, because it is just, there's just tons of iron all over this planet. A lot of iron. Our next location that we're going to is a planet called Soggy, and it is the moon of Deso, and there's a reason why we named it Soggy, and it's because it is raining all the time. It does not stop raining, and there's this squishy sound when you're walking all over the place, and then there's these storms that kick up. It gets kind of cold, and the rain gets even worse. But it has amazing colors all over the planet. These blue grass and red grass, and these blue little weeds sticking out here and there. Lots of iron on this planet too. I mean, tons of iron. Little moss growing all over the rocks and things like that. Beautiful skies with Deso right there. Big in the sky. It's got little bitty, tiny little snake rock veins as well. But it's a really wet planet, and one of the reasons why we decided to name it Soggy. Little play on words. Our next planet is another one of my favorites in this star system. It's called Fuchsia. Fuchsia has a bad guy. There he is. Finally get to find one of these little punks, and in the game, I've always wanted to run across him. And this guy's mean. It doesn't like me. But they attack every single thing that moves, like that dinosaur back on my planet. You can get pretty close to it. It doesn't. It's not too violent. But these guys, if we sit there and watch on a planet, they go through the whole thing. They go through the whole landscape, and they kill every single thing that moves. It is, it's crazy. Very violent little creatures. But then we got some big things. I haven't seen them attack the big things yet. That would be interesting. It'd be interesting if we could see something big attack it back. That'd be awesome. Really would. So that's a quick tour of the star system, guys. Here is, all right, we're back on Endoria. So don't forget, guys, check out get involved in the contest. Try and name my base. Comment 100 different names if you like. There's no limit. There's no rules. And I'm going to look at the ones that have the most likes on them. I'm also going to, keep in mind of what I think could suit the base. But I think it would be cool if one of you guys were able to name it and win a copy of Planet Nomads. And again, EZG, thank you so much for leaving this message ball. It's very awesome. Very, oh man, it just makes me feel so good. Thank you, EZG. And Anike, if I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I will be by to visit you as well and check out your base. So hurry up and get started on that base, because I'm coming by. Real quick, we're making a movie from Revenge of the Survivor, the series, and a full-length movie. It's going to be a mixture of new scenes, new role-play scenes, new actors. We got actors coming to the show who is actually going to be acting in this movie. Some pretty good actors, too. We're putting a lot of effort into it. But it's going to be a mixture of the series that you've already seen, plus new scenes, plus a backstory, plus the Korvax's point of view of what's going on in Revenge of the Survivor, the Atlas, and what is going to happen to Cobra at the end of Revenge of the Survivor. But here's a quick trailer from that. It's a teaser trailer. And I'll see you guys next time. I love y'all.
The Euclid Galaxy, an enchanted place among the universe, is home to many, many wonders and despairs. The great war that took place between the Viking, Gek, and Sentinels, and the enslavement of the Korvax. But no one can forget about the amnesia experiment of 3033, where one unexpected survivor pushed the boundaries of probability and pushed the patience of the almighty Atlas. The confusion of this survivor caused more Korvax to disconnect than the Gek, the first spawn, could ever dream of. Now witness the story of the survivor Cobra and his trusty space steed, the SS Rust Bucket.